go inside the internet. No telling how strange it will get. We'll look at memes and we'll look at GIFs. Everyone will try to riff. It's online with D-Line today. Hello, welcome to the internet. Unbelievable. I'm so happy to have you here today. I can't wait to get online with all of you and with two of my special guests that I've downloaded here in the internet today with me. I've got Brendan Vogt. You may recognize him from sharing a screen with me sometimes on the DNBA Show.
That's right. Gracious of you to share another screen with me. I assumed and am thrilled to know that you do the dance with your head and mouth every word as the theme song plays.
Yeah, that's right.
In real time.
That's right. You don't write and you don't compose a song like that without allowing yourself to enjoy it like everybody else does. I also have AJ Haefele here with me from Canada, which he may live in now. I don't know. We had to get him in before he heads back up north, and right before he does the NHL entry draft today. We appreciate it so much. Welcome, AJ, to the internet.
Thanks. It's fun to be on the internet.
I know, isn't
it? Their big tech is after me.
You've been silenced.
I know.
I tell you that they've tried to censor me, and I had to come on this show specifically to convince them to let me out.
Because even they can't find it. It's
we here at Online with D-Line, that's my name, orchestrated a jailbreak. We broke AJ out of Twitter jail just to get him here on the show today. Very Shawshank-like, very inspirational. We're happy to have you. Guys, I like to spend a lot of my time online. I don't know what you guys do.
I know you do.
I used to spend a lot of time on the internet. Now I don't know what to do.
You don't even spend any time online just out of...
I can't doom scroll anymore, so I've had to find other things to do with my life.
Well, so what I like to do online, I like to find clips, and I like to bring them to you, the viewer, and my two guests. And let's see what's happening online today, shall we? So the Olympics. Do you guys know that the Olympics are starting today?
I've heard that, yes.
Yeah.
So now that the Olympics are starting, let's take a look back at the most majestic, glorious clip that came out of the last Olympics in Rio. This is the Filipino diving team. I don't know if you remember this.
Oh, yeah.
Not a great effort. Let's look at it in slow motion. Let's look at it in slow motion. Maybe it's more majestic as it goes on. Hold on. Let's get it.
It almost looks like a bit. It almost looks like he's been training for the long con punchline of just absolutely blowing this dive.
Kel, can we get this big again? Let's see. We got to look.
I love that somebody gave him 5.
Well, hold on. Because his teammate obviously comes in and does a better job. You can't do worse or the same. I mean, it's a different guy. Concentrating, focusing.
Eye of the tiger.
Make sure we do our small island, our small nation proud.
Same thing.
Look at the face.
So who's the coach of this team? And what are they doing now?
I think they're coachless. I don't know. The greatest part is afterwards. They're like, "Yeah, way to go, bro.
Hey, good job." They might just have a fundamental misunderstanding of what the sport is.
Yeah, I don't know that. This to me feels very Cool Runnings. Like this is the Jamaican
I was going to say this is exactly.
There is a lot of water in the Philippines. They don't have as many excuses as the Jamaican bobsled team has.
Yeah, but the Jamaican bobsled team was like good in Cool Runnings. Remember that was the whole it
was heartwarming.
They were the underdog that like outperformed expectations. Whereas this is like this was like what they expected the Jamaican bobsled team to look like.
I would watch that movie though.
Oh, the Filipino what would it be called? Large splashing?
Yeah, large splashing.
Yeah, good times. Wow. It just gets me fired up for the Olympics, doesn't it? Like, I can't wait to watch.
I feel like that's a good, that's sort of how I anticipate these Olympics going this year.
Just a lot of poorly executed dives.
And they're in the air, and it did not finish well.
Unbelievable. Kale, what else is going on online these days? Let's find out together. Do you guys play? Are you golfers?
No, my boss Adam is. Have you ever heard that?
Your boss Adam is a golfer in the most technical sense in that he has played golf.
And he'll let you know for sure.
Do you ever play golf, AJ? Have you ever played golf?
Not anymore.
So the thing about golf is that it's like the most... it's what...
What just happened?
It's what guys... So you go to play golf, and there's all of these rules and regulations. You have to wear a collared shirt. You have to wear the right kind of shorts. You have to pay a lot of money. And then when you get out on the course, it's basically just this. It's guys just running each other over, getting drunk and running each other over. Look at her. He's happy about it. They're laughing.
Gives him a pound it. Hey, I have a question. What's the joke?
The joke is physical harm caused to your friend.
The joke is got him, bro.
Yeah.
Got him.
Dude, check out this prank. I hit my friend with a car.
Yeah. Yeah, you see, you get the joke.
Like, I see how that's fun. I
Yeah, you
see how
get
the
it.
joke's on him
Look,
now.
we can recreate. Let's go out to the parking lot real quick.
Yeah.
We'll recreate this easily.
It really is the greatest part of our golf. Like you're like, you need to show up. Like you're really worried. Like the tee time is such. And then as soon as you get out on the course, it's really Lord of the Flies.
Unbelievable. Well, I know. I've always wondered how Spencer and Mitch fit into that culture, and now I'm
Now it
getting
makes
a
a lot of
better,
sense, doesn't it?
getting a better understanding.
It's so stuffy, and then they just slide in there. Oh yeah, just get as drunk
Yeah,
as
then
you
you
want
just-
throughout the
I
day.
love the pounded at the like, dude. You hit
got me, bro.
You got me with that car.
I wasn't looking, and you ran me over with the car. Classic. So AJ, what else? Well, first off, Kale, what else is going on online these days? This is for you, and for me, and for all of us. The NHL Expansion Draft took place just a few nights ago. Last night, was it? Or the night before last?
2 nights ago.
Seattle, the Kraken, got a team. So they brought back Seattle greats to let them... So hold on, Kale, hold on. To let them announce who the picks were going throughout. So Sean Kemp and Gary Payton, the glove, were selected to announce just coincidentally what the pick from the Colorado Avalanche would be. Let's hear Sean Kemp pronounce the name Jonas Donskoy.
Oh yes.
We took Jonas Donskoy.
Iconic.
Jonas Donskani.
All right, so the last name, it's I get it. One more time.
Some Avalanche fans. We took Jonas Donskoy.
I think Jonas
The best is the way that he has he swaggers side to side after saying
He's
it.
like, I don't want to be here anymore.
He knew after
see,
Jonas.
you missed it earlier in the show. They showed those two sitting. The sun is beating down on them in their chairs, and both of them looked miserable.
Yeah.
Absolutely miserable.
Yeah.
And they get up there, and that was their whole thing for being there. And then it went that way, and then Sean Kemp was like, all right, I'm never appearing in the city again.
He's half blunted, and they hand him that name. He's like, he knew before he opened his mouth.
Oh,
but he knew
definitely-
especially
well,
after Jonas.
Sean Kemp also owns I don't know if it's a chain, at least one cannabis store.
That's right.
In Seattle. So your comment about him being blended, probably dead on.
Yeah, that wasn't.
But it's just good for business.
Yeah, no, that was an accurate.
Also watched the Marshawn Lynch clip. That was below that.
Oh, was there Marshawn Lynch? I don't even know what's going on online these days.
Well, let's find out.
What is he? I'm finding out myself for the first time. Let's hope he says something offensive or something that gets us canceled.
Martin, take it away. You see, so it's the first pick, right? With the first pick, we're going with the boy Cali, though. Yup, Cali Yarnco. Cali Yarnco.
Yarnco.
Do you pronounce that name Callie?
No, that's my name.
That's Kev.
Call it.
That's Kill.
Impressive stuff. I need more Marshawn in my life. He's been off the web for a distressing amount of time.
Marshawn Lynch, responsible for some of the greatest quotes in all of sports. I'm here just so I don't get fined. Don't talk about it, be about it. No, what did he say? He said,
I don't know off the top of my head, Eric.
well, maybe it wasn't that great of a quote.
Yeah.
I love Marshawn Lynch. Skittles. He loves Skittles.
No, so I try to run. So my fiance is Canadian and does not know anything about football, and I try to run a lot of like how famous is this person actually?
Yeah.
Through her just
Yep.
to see. And when I brought up Marshawn Lynch, she was like, "Oh, that's the I'm just here so I don't get fined
There we
guy."
go.
Unbelievable.
And it's incredible to me the stuff that gets filtered in and out, and what she remembers. And I was blown away that she had that.
Do you guys ever flip it and she names Canadian pop culture figures and you don't know any of them?
And you're like, Alanis Morissette.
Will Arnett.
Will Arnett.
That's it.
No, she'll do stuff like she'll send me the theme song for Postman Pat, which was a show back in the day.
Postman
and I'm
Pat.
Take your word for
and
it.
I'm like,
you're like, this wasn't border worthy. It didn't make the jump.
the problem is that theme song is super catchy, and it gets in my head in the mornings when I wake up. I sing it to myself. And
I feel the same way about Online with D-Line.
We should have themed this entire episode as just Canadian. However Canadian Eric would have done it.
You know what? Is it? Can we start the show over? No? Okay. All right. Well, all right. Let's Kale, let's find out what else is going online
This is distinctly
these
American.
days.
Sorry.
So
That's very American.
Jeff Bezos. Are you familiar with him? He's a billionaire. Everybody hates him. He started Amazon. It enriched everybody's lives, and it allowed him to become, again, hated. Jeff Bezos, part of a billionaire space race.
That's a penis.
That's a penis.
He sure is. It sure is.
This
This is the space vessel that Jeff Bezos fired himself into space with.
Is his wife, or I'm sorry, ex-wife, like, does she think this is the funniest thing in the world?
I mean, if she's anything like me, then yes.
It has a vein.
It has a.
This is self-aware. This can't be an accident. That looks too much.
I mean, truly, like, it doesn't even look like a goddamn rocket.
No, it looks
Like, where are the rocket fins at the
It
bottom?
doesn't look like a rocket that looks like a penis.
Yeah, he was like,
It looks
It
like
just looks like a penis.
flying through the sky.
100%.
It's like if a giant penis statue just lifted off.
Yeah.
What movie is that? Where there's it looks
Austin
like
Powers?
That's right. That's right.
It really is like they designed a rocket, and he's like, where are the balls?
Yeah.
Put the balls on the rocket, and then we can make this thing happen. Yeah, Jeff Bezos chose the most frankly, if you're talking about means of conveyance, the rocket already the most phallic.
Sure.
Took it to the next level.
He said, "Let's finish the job."
It would have been amazing if he chose like a
He just
human
said,
skin
"Why stop
tone.
pretending?"
Yeah.
It's only awkward if it kind of looks like a
Yeah,
penis.
he's like, look, NASA's the posers here, okay? I'm just keeping it real.
But just to be clear, like, I don't think it was intentional. Can we look at the next image from Jeff Bezos? So let's look at the logo he has on his shirt.
Oh my god.
Can we zoom in?
Blue Origin too. That sounds like a Viagra alternative.
Yeah. What is Jeff Bezos doing? He's taken a feather and a rocket and given us two wangs.
You know how many foods look like dicks?
All of them. Yeah, right. It just depends on how hard you try. Look at that goddamn
Good
logo.
super bad quote.
Why did I mean, I get it's a feather, but not every feather looks like that at the top.
Yeah, but it's got a tip again. This is not an accident.
There's a clearly defined head on that feather.
There's a clearly defined head on that feather. That's the only way to say that.
This would be a fun like rebrand for Bezos though. In the divorce
If
days,
he was just
like really into penises.
Well, I mean, can we look at Jeff Bezos' head while we're at it? I mean, like,
And here we go.
And this is the thing, is like, it's just like he just keeps finding ways to put penises all over just like stuff, right?
To
Just-
me, I mean, like,
Amazon rebrands. There's a new logo.
yeah, just the arrow underneath just gets like oddly thicker. But the thing is like, if you were a billionaire, wouldn't you just do this?
yeah.
What?
Just
Who's
put-
gonna stop him?
Just put penises all
Yes.
over the news, pop
Until
culture.
someone called me out on it.
Yeah, until Online with D-Line put a stop to it.
Well,
That's right.
and then what would happen if somebody called you out for it? You've spent, I don't know, let's say you do this for like 5 years.
Sure.
You just put penises on everything.
Everything. Superman
And then
style.
everybody's like, all right, well, this is kind of weird. And then like somebody actually calls you on it. What's your response to
You're
it?
like,
You're like,
yep.
I can't believe it took you guys 5 years. I've just been waiting.
He's like, I wrote a penis into space. I don't care. I'm untouchable.
He won't stop until he gets someone on CNN to say, I'm going to be honest, guys. I think that looks like a penis.
You're like, well, you got me. You got me.
And he's just like, okay, well, now I can do something different.
Yeah, now I can move on.
I made a bet with myself
Yeah.
that I could get you to say
Yeah.
that on CNN.
He's
Go
like
me.
he's like Jim Carrey before he became a star. Wrote himself a blank check for $40 million and didn't stop until he could cash it. Me, I drove penises all over my binder, and I wouldn't stop until I could send one into space. All right, Kale, what else is going on online these days? Let's find out, please. So, not the New England Patriots, but a football team headed up by Tom Brady won the Super Bowl. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They went to the White House this week.
How weird was it that a team visited the White House and
And it wasn't all acrimonious
there
and
was
weird.
there was no controversy
I know.
about it whatsoever.
No one-
It happened and everybody went, oh.
So it's
Okay.
like, wow, what a time-honored tradition. Great.
Can I
we
just
zoom-
jump in real quick, Eric? I just got to say, I'm proud of Bruce Arians for wearing his finest stupid fucking hat to the...
Oh my God! So yeah, so let's go to the next image here. Let's zoom in a little
Go
bit.
play shuffleboard after
Let's
this.
look at this the color
My
of
goodness.
skin on Bruce Arians.
Color is his shirt.
Bruce Arians is bright beet red He's like made it even more uncomfortable with his bright white goatee, and as you point out, his dumb fucking hat.
Yeah, that's right.
Which, by the way, I'm a man of a hat. I like to wear a hat. I wear a hat all the time. I went to Brandon and Lindy's wedding. I didn't insist on wearing a goddamn hat when I put a suit on. I looked like a moron. I was happy to do it. Bruce Arians, what are you doing?
What are you
and
doing,
also,
man?
if you're so self-conscious about the way that you look, maybe take the skin tone into consideration.
Don't wear red.
Also, maybe don't stay next to Tom Brady.
Yeah. So, I mean, obviously, I think all three of us are probably no stranger to the sunburn here. Couple of alabaster fellas here.
Sure.
That is the worst sunburn I've ever
That's
seen
the
in my
worst.
life.
That he could not possibly look worse. It made me like it looks as though he is transforming into a raspberry, potentially a cherry. Yeah. Kale, if you'll bring up the next image, this is the only thing I could think of when I was looking at this.
Yep, there we go. It's oh my God. It looks just like just a different color.
This is Violet Beauregard turning into a literal blueberry during the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory movie because she didn't listen to rules, which is actually the whole point of that book is just that you have to listen to rules. Bruce Arians chewed raspberry flavored gum and then when he wasn't allowed to and then turned into a raspberry at the White House. Is this what happened?
Just too much
He doesn't even
red
know where
meat.
to go with this.
I can't say what I want to say.
This is Online with D-Line. You can say whatever you want to say.
I don't think so.
All right, fair enough.
We just did 6 minutes on Bezos and penises.
We sure
so I
did.
don't
We
think-
sure.
I was pretty comfortable with that conversation,
Yeah,
but this one I'm bailing out of.
Not good. All right, not good. Wow. Kale, what else is going online these days? Wow. Guys, Las Vegas is back. There were times where we all had to avoid it. We couldn't travel. We couldn't go out. Las Vegas is back in a very big way. I need you to tell me what is impairing these two? What are these two on?
My goodness.
Keep watching. She's frustrated. Goes for the kick. Oh, bad move.
That's how.
Bad move. Now, both of them are. This is big time fear and loathing in Las Vegas. They're definitely being attacked by bats right now in their minds. So she's unable to get out of the bush. Still, he's motionless.
That kick did him in.
You might also
I like these guys just taking a peek, keep going.
trying to get up using his face. Not working great. Let's try. Let's help the old lady up.
No.
Down again. The one thing that you might notice also is that this is in the middle of the day.
Yeah,
This is broad
2 p.m.
daylight.
max, yeah.
Broad daylight.
Is somebody filming this from a car? Like, have they stopped traffic to do this?
I
I
would.
don't know.
That's just live footage of me and Michelle in Hawaii.
I know, right?
That's got to be alcohol. And I also want to
think alcohol?
I do. And as I take
I
a sip
don't.
of this seltzer,
I don't think so either.
I'm going to submit it to the folder of alcohol just being the worst drug.
There's
I'm
no
gonna
way
drink
this
some
is
more.
alcohol. There's no possible chance this is alcohol. This looks like the scene from Wolf of Wall Street. They're probably eating the lemons or whatever those lewd. They're definitely on
Quaaludes.
lewds right now.
That's exactly what that looks like.
Does this look fun?
Paint,
Having a great time of your life?
this looks awful.
horse tranquilizers not off the table.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
Unbelievable. I just can't get wet. I
I'm
cannot
sorry,
wait.
that scrawny little dude, a horse tranquilizer would kill that man.
I just like the moment of resignation there where she realizes she's just stuck in this bush. That's just her draw.
That's her life now.
Okay, let's look at just one or two more here. What else is going online these days? Oh my God,
Good one to end on. We didn't get to this
dude.
last week.
Okay, there's such a thing now as live action Mario Kart. This is the most exciting thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't know how much it costs. I will empty my bank account to make this happen for myself. Watch this. So you're on it's not like, just a video arcade. You're driving an actual cart. Whilst driving, you can pick up power bonuses. You can, just watch.
Wait, so this is Mario Kart themed go-karts.
Yeah, but watch. You can, shoot stuff at the other guys. You get stalled out if you get hit.
What?
I know.
That's awesome.
This is the greatest thing I've ever
It's
seen in my
not
entire
awesome.
life. You don't think it's awesome?
This is how friendships end. Okay? Look, Mario Party has already tested a lot of relationships over the years. But if IRL, you are in a kart race, and somebody smokes you with a blue shell at the end, at the finish line, and you do the little flip thing and your kart stalls, I'm sorry, but I'm getting out and I'm beating that person.
Just like that.
I'll tell
AJ.
you what.
This is the violence that I did not threaten on Twitter to get kicked off, but it would get that way in a real goddamn hurry.
My friends and I used to do this, but before this technology existed. This is a true story funplex off Route 10. My picture's up on a wall
actual
somewhere.
turtle shells in each other?
Banana peels, yeah. So we would go, where all of us are kicked out, banned from this building, and we would literally stand up and turn around and throw banana peel. One time my friend didn't even peel the banana. He just threw a banana to be run over. And people making like $12.50 an hour, just grow up, dude.
Don't you feel like the banana peel is the most overrated thing in the world? Like, has anyone ever actually slipped on a banana peel?
Not that slippery. That's
Not
the
that
thing.
slippery,
There's
right?
actually a lot of traction to banana
traction.
peels. Yeah, is your banana peel covered in water?
Didn't you grow up watching cartoons thinking that at some point in time a banana peel would be the thing that made you tear your patella tendon?
That's right. That's right. What's John Mulaney's bet? I also always thought that quicksand would be a much bigger deal.
Yeah.
Hasn't come up.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that's pretty good, guys, for this first segment. What do you think?
Quicksand's pretty scary.
Feeling pretty good about what we've accomplished here online so far.
I feel caught up with the
I feel caught up too. I know everything that's gone on online over the last
I
week.
genuinely missed all the Bezos stuff, and I just heard people make jokes about it.
Yeah.
Now you know.
How do you feel?
They were like, "Oh, it looked like a penis," and I was like, "Oh, people say
You're
that all the time."
Sure. You think the
Like a
Washington
straight
Monument
line.
looks like a
Right.
penis.
Well, and it's like the taste like chicken of visual things.
Sure.
And so
Yeah.
then he puts a picture up there, and I fully felt like the guy from How I Met Your Mother, where I was like, "That's a penis."
Are you guys seeing this? Wow, guys, the biggest news of the day, the biggest news of the week, Online with D-Line, sponsored.
Whoa.
That's
Are
right.
you sure this is the episode you want to start naming sponsors?
Nope, not sure at all. And with that, the very first ad read for Online with D-Line. Are you ready? Let's go. Guys, Solace Meds. Is there a better sponsor for Online with D-Line?
Oh, I've got a testimonial for you.
Do you?
I had some 30 minutes before this show started.
Let's freaking go, dude. I thought you were more jolly.
Yeah. You can tell I'm a little nicer to everyone.
So we've got a new partner here at DNVR. We've partnered with the premier dispensary for you guys, and there are smoking hot deals to offer. Solace Meds. Solace Meds has 4 convenient locations, one at Fort Collins, Wheat Ridge, and one off Broadway, and one just blocks away from East Colfax, just blocks away from the DNVR bar. We've got some bargain deals of the month. We've got deals on gummies. We've got deals on cartridges, concentrates, rosins. And if you head into their Wheat Ridge location, as Mace would say, you could get a free Solace bar or King Cone when you mention the code as well. That is DNVR20. That's at the Wheat Ridge location for Solace Meds. Just head in, mention DNVR20, you'll get a free King Cone or a Solace bar. And you can also go online, that is SOLACEmeds.com, and use that code DNVR20 for smoking hot deals. Guys, let's go. Welcome back to Online with D-Line. Kale, now is the most important part of the week, of any week, of this week, of next week. We are going to decide as a group which emoji had the best week. It is Emoji of the Week time here on Online with D-Line. Are you guys ready? Brendan Vogt, you are up first. Give us your nomination for Emoji of the Week.
Yeah, an emoji that probably would have had its best run during the great home run race between Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa. Yeah. But I think there's a renaissance. The syringe guys.
Syringe emoji.
A lot of talk about HIPAA on the timeline today. A lot of vaccine talk.
Yeah.
And I think I'm just going to start quote tweeting all of them with 17 syringe emojis.
Oh my God, syringe emoji.
Yeah.
This is really its moment.
It's coming back. This is the week for syringes.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
All right, syringe emoji. Strong entry.
Thank
AJ,
you.
what is your nomination for Emoji of the Week?
I don't remember what I ended up going
Let's find
with.
out together.
Yeah,
I believe
do
it was
it live.
Oh, it was the thermometer.
Thermometer.
Yeah, it was the thermometer because
Oh no.
yeah,
Thermometer.
it's the thermometer.
thermometer.
It is thermometer.
That's a different thing entirely.
I sure hope it doesn't win.
Also,
Kind of like a thermometer
it-
around the house. The
It kind of looks more like a crack pipe than a thermometer, but
Did you think that's what you were choosing?
no, it's the thermometer that I sent you was very different. And the reason, I mean, it's hot everywhere.
It is hot.
There's like heat domes all over Canada. What is a heat dome?
What is
Gonna
a
ask
heat
you that,
dome?
actually.
Does it give the same thing as the greenhouse effect? Like, what's going on?
You
What is
tell
a
us.
heat
You're
dome?
now a Canadian
I
national.
don't know what it is,
You
but
didn't-
all I know is that it's miserable to sit through.
Is it like the Thunderdome or not at
Oh,
all?
it's gotta be a lot like the
It kind of feels.
Thunderdome.
It's like you against the world.
There
though.
you go.
Not
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they're dudes and they let you out. In theory, right? Like,
Comments are on fire today.
What's he saying? I can't even see.
He came on that the next week's episode will be more acceptable. His full bananas fly way better.
it's true.
And then just following up
'Kay.
AJ's emoji with that looks like an Amazon.
It does look like an Amazon dog. Those are solid comments, Alex. I'm not going to lie to you. All right. So, any other rationale you want me to take into consideration before we choose the winner?
It's really hot out.
It's very hot. All right.
That's my case.
Even given your nominee yet.
Well, I know. I just need to understand. My nominee is the suitcase emoji. Why is it the suitcase emoji?
Because Eric's leaving.
I'm leaving.
Yeah, he's retiring. This is the last episode.
The Phoenix Suns, with the exception of, well, all the Phoenix Suns had to pack their suitcases,
Oh,
head
wow.
to Cancun or off to Tokyo to compete for our great nation, the US of A. Jonas Danaskoy has to pack his suitcases. He's head up to Seattle. He's a Kraken now. Zach is on vacation in Hawaii. There's a lot of movement. People are going to Las
I
Vegas.
like
They're
how
getting.
you shoehorned Zach Stevens going on vacation into this.
It's part of the why. The
How many things are you putting under the suitcase umbrella?
I'm explaining.
Millions of people have also gone on vacation this week.
That's the
AJ.
whole point.
I got back from Canadian vacation.
That's the whole point.
I'm going
It's-
on another one soon.
It is the
summer.
end of things.
All right.
People are going on vacation. And so obviously the suitcase emoji is a strong candidate for emoji of the week. I don't know who's going to win. Kale, can we find out the winner, please? The winner is
Thermometer.
suitcase emoji. Unbelievable. Holy cow.
Hey, so what's
suitcase emoji?
what's
Had a
that
great
process
week.
like?
Yeah.
Suitcase emoji had
Who
a
picks
fantastic.
Who picked?
wins every week.
It's unbelievable. Suitcase emoji absolutely having its moment. I've never actually seen it used
Not
in
once.
a tweet or otherwise. But I think we can all agree that suitcase emoji had the week of its life this week. And for that reason is the emoji of the week. Wouldn't you agree?
Well, I don't think we have a choice, do we?
AJ, I mean,
I
surely
feel like I've been shoehorned into agreeing with you. Yes. Truly a great nominee and a worthy winner of emoji of the week.
I couldn't believe. I couldn't agree with you more. Brendan, you seem a little sour. Do you want to talk about it?
No, I just love how quick it was. I like how the drum roll's really short. Like the song is like a second and a half, and then he like he clearly was going to the whole time. He just picks his own.
What do you
emoji.
mean? There was.
It was not even a second of
What
deliberation.
are you even talking about? We always here on Online with
see,
D-Line. We have
if there's going to be an audit, it's going to be run by D-Line.
Yeah, exactly.
this is a
Investigation.
show that is built on integrity first and
Yeah,
foremost. I
yeah.
don't know what you're suggesting, sir, but suitcase emoji obviously had the best week this week of all
Clearly.
emojis.
Clearly,
I've
I've literally not once seen that emoji.
Until now, things are going to change. Suitcase emoji is having its moment. We're all here for it. Which leads us in. This is a big moment. This is a big moment. I feel like emojis themselves. I don't want to get off the topic. I think it's time to talk about some of the lesser used emojis. Emojis that maybe will never win emoji of the week. In a segment we're calling "Why is this an emoji?"
Perfect. Can you explain this segment to me?
So the point of this segment is we're going to look at some emojis you've maybe even never noticed before, and we're going to figure out why is this an emoji? Is this expressing an emotion? Is this expressing something that you would not be able to do with text, or is this endearing yourself in any way to the person that receives this emoji in your text? Got it?
Yeah, there was more layers to that than I was expecting.
Let's do it together.
Let's
Let's
go.
dive in,
I
guys.
tuned it out and just
Yeah,
kept
me too.
nodding.
Yeah.
The last couple
I
seconds.
got into a rhythm.
Kill.
Got into a rhythm.
Man in suit levitating, guys. Why is this an emoji?
All right, well, this one is obvious. David Blaine uses this emoji when he sends you up texts,
Yeah.
and then he just puts this at the end every
You
time.
literally up
You up?
in the air.
Yeah.
AJ, why is this an emoji?
I like that answer. I'm good with that.
Yeah, I think that might be right. I think that actually, like, not some of these things are up for interpretation, and sometimes the right answer.
That's it.
Bring the emoji back real quick.
Man in suit levitating.
Why? Yeah. Why the suit part? Does that help him levitate? And is he wearing like tap dancing shoes?
Such unrelated. Is he levitating? Is he dancing? Yeah, AJ might be onto something.
Like, and then like, is the circle below him? That's supposed to be the shadow, right?
Yeah, that's him
That's not
levitating.
a hole he's about to fall into.
Nope.
When he stops
No,
levitating.
that's his
Right?
shadow.
Man
Right?
in suit about
We know
to
these
fall
things,
through hole.
right?
We don't know
I
anything.
feel like we're making a lot of assumptions
Yeah,
here
that's what we do
because
here.
that dude's going right through that hole.
Oh, so you think is he part of the Filipino diving team?
It's actually man falling through hole. Like,
So it's not man in suit levitating. It's man in suit falling through hole.
yeah.
Okay. So why is that an emoji?
Well, because
all
because
been
we
there.
all look in life, we all fall. And that's the moment right before we get to the rock bottom of our problems. Okay,
Like when your buddy gets divorced, you just send him the man falling into
guys,
the hole.
you're like,
that's the moment when you're trying to help your girl up out of the bushes and you go down and you just stop moving. That's that moment.
That's
the
that
levitating. That's the emoji
it's levitation, Holmes.
right before he gave up on life.
All right. Well, I guess now we know why that's an emoji. Kel, let's look at the next one. Pig snout. Now there are 3 pig-based emojis. There's pig head, pig body, and pig snout on its own. Why is pig snout an emoji? Brendan?
That's a great question. That's a great question. They do have pig covered.
They have pig covered
And
3
why is
separate ways.
why pig? Like,
I don't-
again, why 3 emojis?
Every
That
other
it should
animal.
really be those 3.
Right.
Because it's like, why is it that? Why do we just have 3 variations of the pig?
I don't-
How many
One
horse
zebra. Yeah.
How many horse emojis are there? How many zebras? What's up with that? I
Is,
feel
it,
like
is,
there's
this, is this like how the...
is there
the-
favoritism here?
Well, it's possible. Is this how the Inuit have 54 words for snow? The Japanese love the pig so much they've given 3 separate emojis to describe. I mean, if you were just going to choose the pig head and you're like, no, not
That's
quite
why-
the right.
Yeah. Well, you don't just want to call your friend a pig. You want to call him a pig snout.
You want to call him a pig snout.
I mean, are you trying to tell him that he smells bad?
Oh, or maybe
Okay.
you're suggesting you can go
Snort?
truffle hunting this weekend.
Okay, yeah, well, that's probably not it.
That's super specific. Hey, let's go
agree.
truffle hunting this weekend. Pig snout.
Yeah, okay. I guess that's I asked the question, I answered the question. That's why that's an emoji for truffle hunting. Kale, let's look at the next entry here. Why is this an emoji? Wind blowing face. There is a wind emoji. Why do we have it so it looks like somebody's spitting out water? Do we need this version of the wind blowing face? Have you used this? Would you use
Why
this?
is this emoji so artistic?
I don't know, but it's artistic in a way that makes me feel uncomfortable. Frankly, it doesn't look like wind. That's
Is
being
that the
picked.
wind
Can we have
chime
it back up?
emoji, or do
I
we
was
use
gonna
a different
ask,
one? I
is
can't
this
remember.
wind chime
I think that's the
related?
wind chime emoji.
Yeah, Kale, can we bring it back up on screen so we can admire the wind blowing face? That
can't-
definitely looks like a spit take.
I can't decide if this one or just the other wind gust on its own. Like, which one looks more like weed, and which one looks more like someone like
Yeah.
yeah, because that's my wind chime emoji. When I
Guys, why is that an emoji?
well you well you know AJ, like, sometimes you're talking to your friend and like what you're feeling, like what you want to emote.
Yeah.
Yep.
AJ
Well,
hated that.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
That's cool.
Sorry.
Just in case you need to emote that process.
Yeah. I
It's
do want
there
to
for
emote
you.
that process. That was fantastic to watch. Even better, I'm sure, to receive.
I don't think. Yeah, he didn't like that.
Kale, let's bring up another emoji. Guys, why do we have an emoji for the CD and one for the DVD? Do you think that is there the DVD? Just to be clear, slightly more gold colored, but both of them exist. Both of them now ancient technologies, no longer used. Do you feel like your message would be confused if you used the CD emoji when the DVD was what was called for?
I have this visual of this guy type it. Do you want to check out my DVD collection?
You're like,
And he goes,
CD
"Oh, shit,
collection."
that's the lighter one. Hang on," and he goes back just to get it right. No, I don't think that comes up. Not for me.
I didn't know those existed.
Yeah, because no one's ever used them.
Why would you?
In fact,
I guess that's the point of this segment.
That's the point of this segment. Why is there a CD and a DVD, two distinct emojis? And when I say distinct, I mean exactly the same with a slight color change.
is that accurate, by the way? That DVDs are different colors than CDs?
Of course not.
Okay, just curious. I don't know a single thing. So.
Okay, so no one has an explanation as to why that exists. We got a couple more. Let's see. Let's find out why something else is an emoji. Guys, why is the loop an emoji? It's the loop.
Is that what that is?
Sure is. That's what it's called, the loop. Guys, why would you use the loop emoji?
Well, I haven't, so start
Why
there.
would one use the loop emoji? Why is this
It
an
looks
emoji?
like a face.
It kind of looks like... Is that why you
It
would
looks
use
like
it?
eyebrows and a nose.
Okay. Like Anthony Davis?
Yeah, I don't. Does that? Would you guys think loop if it didn't say loop
No.
below that?
No, you
I
would
would
not.
I would think that the first thing I thought of was that it looks like two like eyes closed,
Right.
and then like a nose.
Maybe
Eyes
like
wide
a
shut.
turnip.
It could and it also it looks like a teardrop that could
It
be
does
filled
look-
in.
but
It
so-
looks like the cute little like the ring that you tie around your finger when you're poor and you're 12 and you're trying to
That's
tell
right.
the cute girl that you
Yeah,
like
yeah.
her, and you can't afford a ring pop. You got the string instead, so you're just like, hey girl.
So what you're saying is, if you wanted to send a message that was talking about underage, poor, fake marriage, the loop emoji is the one you would invoke.
That's right.
Okay.
If you are offering
That was a leap.
your hand in marriage to an 11-year-old,
11-year-old.
That was a big
Hopefully, you
leap.
yourself are also an 11-year-old.
use
right?
the loop emoji.
Is that the part of the story? Let me see.
Yeah.
But what about this? That leads into this. So we don't know why the loop exists, but what about this, Kale? What about the double loop?
Now it just looks
What
like
was
two
it?
eyes. You know what it looks like? That looks like a pig snout.
Pigs-
It looks like a pig snout.
If you paired this bad boy with the
Glasses.
pig snout, you're halfway home to a very comical looking face.
I always thought this was an owl.
Nope,
Like,
it's
how
the
many
double loop.
licks does it take to get to the...
Nope. Wow. So did we figure out why any of these were emojis? Did any of these still deserve to be emojis in your mind?
No. The
No.
double loop, I literally can't even come up with a comedic reason that you would use
Well,
that.
They
I'm
could
not-
be like those like glasses that you like put in front of you when you go to the opera.
Like the spectacle.
Minimalist pig snout.
Yeah, there we go.
Minimalist pig snout. Again, so there's now 4 pig emojis.
That's right.
There's full pig, pig head, pig snout, minimalist pig snout.
Like when you want to call your friend a pig snout, but you went to NYU.
Oh yeah, dude.
You know what I mean?
Very
Wow.
minimalist.
That's
Wow.
specific.
Congratulations, guys. What a fantastic segment on why is this an emoji?
Glad we got to the bottom of that.
And it's going to lead us into our what's that second commercial break here on Online with D-Line. 2 sponsors. I die and go to heaven. You know what it is too? Hassel Cattle Company, my man.
Blue collar beef.
Blue collar Wagyu beef, guys. We brought you damn good beer. Now we're bringing you damn good beef. Everyone knows this guy, Online with D-Line star. D-Line loves Hassel Cattle Company. I love marbling. I love a delicious ribeye. I'm noted to make bulk orders and try and loop other people into it so I can get free shipping. If you get over $200 on that order, you do get free shipping. And if you use the code DNVR10 at checkout, you'll also get 10% off of your order. It's already affordable to begin with. It has that sweet, sweet marbling that I can't stop talking about. It's literally the best.
You really
beef.
can't stop
I
talking
can't.
about
I'm
it.
physically unable to stop talking about the marbling. It makes me happy every time I think about it. Everybody should try it if you haven't. It makes a big difference. We have it here in the bar as a burger patty. Even as a patty, the marbling comes through. It is a delightful treat. Everybody should go to HASSELL.com. Hassel Cattle Company, and use that code DNVR10, and I promise you, you will not be disappointed. It is a fantastic product, as said by me, D-Line. Guys, let's get into the last segment. Normally, the whole second half of Online with D-Line is competition-based, but AJ is in Twitter jail, so the whole point of the competition is that the loser has to let me send one tweet from their account. So I don't really know how to spin this. So now there's no real punishment. I think maybe I'll just, the loser gets punched. Does that
Yeah,
sound
sure.
good?
Sure.
I've already gotten blown on. What's
We're pushing boundaries here.
What do I have to do here? What's going on?
So we have our one game, the most famous game across the land, and it is called Into Focus. The point of this game, we're going to show you 3 images that made their way around the web this week and see if one of you can identify it before the other person. You don't have to chime in. You can shout out as soon as you have a guess. You have an unlimited number of guesses. And again, the loser will be punched.
Okay, cool.
Kale, let's get to our first image and see if these guys know what's going on online these days. All right. Do you guys have any idea, based on this first image, what we're looking at? Why don't we zoom out just a little bit?
I think I do.
Shout her out.
No, but I'm not ready.
Zoom it out. Zoom it out. Zoom it out. Zoom it out.
It's a basketball.
Talk it out. Talk it out.
It's Bobby Portis and Chris Paul.
Oh, the basketball guy got slam dunked the phone by
was a
AJ.
basketball thing. No, Lindsay, it wasn't even
Lindsay
on camera.
literally
You just punched
him.
me.
Yes, this is Bobby Portis being the least intimidated by anybody ever in an altercation, laughing in the face of Chris Paul.
Keeping him from talking to the ref.
Keeping him from coming to the ref.
The one game I watched of that series.
Look at it. Look at him just looking down at little wee Chris Paul. The joy on his face.
Incredible.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, Lindsay, the swift fist of justice coming in.
I can't wait to come back on this show.
Score right now. AJ 1, Brendan 0. And AJ, I can't believe you got that one. Brendan, you should be ashamed of yourself.
I was going to say Will Barton and then JaMychal Green, so I was wrong.
Okay, let's bring up the next image. All right, what do you guys think here? Just kind of talk it through. Look at the colors. What does it make you think
I see
of?
some blue in there, AJ.
Okay, blue, that's a good start. Okay.
Sean Kemp.
Oh, shit. It's Sean Kemp again in the most ill-fitting shirt that's ever been worn on television.
Dude, it's so bad.
It is they gave him a shirt that is easily 3 times too small for him, and then they gave him a name that he couldn't pronounce. Sean Kemp could not be less excited for the arrival of the
They
Kraken.
gave Gary Payton and Sean Kemp the same shirt.
Totally.
And that's what it looks like.
And Brendan again there's instant karma on this show. You get punched immediately if you can't figure out.
Let's just get ahead of this, Lindsay. I'm not going to get any of them. So just...
Can we look at that shirt one more time?
Sure we can.
Why did they do this to NBA legend Sean Kemp? Why did they put him in such a position?
I've never seen a man so unhappy.
He looks really unhappy.
It's a good bit, though. We got to... If we ever get a player on the show, we should give them some merch and then give them like a kid-sized...
Hey, you want to put that on?
Yeah.
Wow. Look at him. Couldn't be happier.
Unreal.
All right, here's the last one, guys. Now, Brendan, all you can do is save face.
That's right.
And by save face, I mean not get punched.
That's it, yeah.
Guys, what are we looking at here? Let's zoom it out. Any thoughts here?
Looks like a dude holding a basketball.
Okay, that sounds right. Let's zoom it out a little bit more.
Is it a watch emoji?
Okay, this is not the watch emoji. It's not the thermometer or the syringe or
Is it
emoji
Giannis?
of the
It's
week.
Giannis, the picture
Who said it
before
first?
and after of Giannis.
He got it more accurately.
Let's go.
I wouldn't have... Oh, I have not seen that before. No.
Look at this image of first came into the league Giannis Antetokounmpo as compared to current day Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Unbelievable.
Oh,
Yeah,
AJ,
kinda
the
sucks.
swift fist of justice. Dude, look at this.
That's the same dude?
That's the same dude.
I was like, damn, they got a picture of Ray
That's
Allen?
the same dude in the course of one NBA career, which he's not done
Good
with,
for
by the way.
him.
Look at I can't even wrap my head around this. Like
Yeah.
he was known as the Greek freak on the left.
Mark McGuire's like, I had to go sit in front of Congress for doing that shit.
He's like, maybe I have to rethink this syringe emoji.
Giannis is insane. Of all the guys,
He's so awesome.
Eric,
I
that we
love
get
him.
to see live, I know you have the season tickets. We've got those creds, and seeing Giannis, your brain actually doesn't know what to do with it. You know
It's
what I mean?
terrifying.
In terms of size, strength, speed combination.
The very first player that I saw in person that sent me into an existential crisis where I was like, I don't know what to do with what I'm being given is when I saw Kawhi Leonard's hands IRL.
Yes. Yep.
And they are the most terrifying. Like on TV, you're like, oh, the claw, that's hilarious. In real life, you're like, oh God, oh no, like, Holy, is that real? They're terrified. They're terrified. Giannis, the same way.
So yeah, Kawhi's hands. I felt the same way. I actually almost gagged when I saw them. I was just there's like an extra. It's like a growth. And then Kyrie Irving's calves.
Really?
Little known fact. Beginning of calf watch season for me. The most defined calf muscles I've ever seen.
Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie Irving.
I had no idea.
I could actually tell you which NHL player fit that for me.
Which?
Mikhail Bodkar.
Really?
Because I walked into the locker room. Mikhail Bodkar's not like a
Calf
big
watch
guy.
season.
And I was like, look at those things.
Works of art.
Like, bro, do you only do leg day? Is every day leg day? Like, what's going on here?
Did you ask him those questions?
No.
It would be amazing if you came up as a
I didn't have the confidence in my reporting career back then.
But now you would. Now you'd be like, bro, first question.
Now I
What's
have
up with
job
them
security.
things?
Yeah.
I can ask dudes if they can dunk. I can do all kinds of stuff
I
just
love it.
freely.
Oh, my God.
Job security is confidence.
I might make this pivot, by the way. I just got a new gym membership.
Oh.
I think I'm going to go to the gym 7 times a week and exclusively calf raises.
Really?
And then get purposely out of shape everywhere else.
And then you could be, oh my God, you mean my favorite guy that wears shorts every day of the year.
That's
and
right.
has enormous calf muscles.
I'm not cold. Your lips are turning blue.
I can't wait for you to become
No,
that
I'm not
guy.
cold, bro. My legs don't get cold, bro.
Unbelievable. Guys, wow. What a show. What an appearance.
Dude,
Guys,
so much fun.
you guys did a great job. Not both of you,
Thanks.
obviously. One of you
Clearly.
did better than the other. I won't tell you. I'll let the comments decide who did better.
Do you get? Is that how the show? You pick a winner at the end, and Eric just picks himself every time.
they get punched too.
Everyone gets
You
punched.
get kicked out now. Like, are you gonna go key my car? Like,
I actually am going to go key your car. Yeah, absolutely.
well, that job security was nice. It's over now.
I couldn't have been happier with this this guest uploading that we had. Brendan, AJ, what a treat.
What a treat, AJ. I never get to see you anymore, man.
I know, man.
Let alone blow in your ear.
Yeah, that I feel like that brought us closer.
Good to see you, dude.
Absolutely, buddy.
This actually, this is going to be one of these things where the smiles drop the second the camera turns
Yeah.
off. Bro, if you ever do that again,
We just got out of a global pandemic. You piece of.
you're like, to be honest, man's hot breath was the one thing I wasn't missing from the last year.
I mean, when I asked you what the expectations were for me coming on the show, that wasn't on the list.
I forgot to mention that. Sorry.
You're gonna get punched in the face, and someone's just gonna blow real intimately into your ear.
I should let people know what the show's
That's what that
about.
emoji is, though. He's right.
Oh, the wind blowing emoji.
Yep.
All right, well, there it is.
That's what it is.
Questions asked, questions answered. That's why we're here. Guys, have a great weekend. And with that, I'll see you at the online.